Hey everybody, welcome back to Subnautica 2. I am Crispy Melon. It's a wonderful Monday in what felt like 100 degrees here in where I live. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start up some Subnautica 2. Get into my stream a little bit early tonight just because I just feel a little left out of this game. There's so many people that have been playing it a lot more than I have. I mean, it's been out for yeah, about a month, and I'm only 17 hours into it. Still on my first life. Hey, what's up, JB? Still in my first life. A little bit proud of that. I did get chased by what I found out later is the collector. Anyone out there might check my YouTube stuff. But yeah, and then the creepiest thing that is ever that I wonder if it's the creepiest thing about this whole game entirely is talking to a ghost, um, and that was part of a human printer. Very, very, very creepy. Um, yeah, I can only imagine being brought to life, as I guess, virtually to find out that it's virtual and it's not permanent and you won't be living again. And I mean, it's what that's got to do to a psyche. Um, Even though it's all fictional, it's all a game, but still makes you think, makes you contemplate. But yeah, switch over here to the game mode. See here, I am 16 hours and 51 minutes. Those other, I do have a creative that I've played around with some building things just so they don't have to do the boring stuff on camera, but just to kind of get a sense of how I want a habitat to look or to what pieces to go where, whatever. I didn't spoil anything. I haven't explored places or anything like that. But my son has got 26 hours. He's got more than 10 hours of this on me. So I want to try and get a bit caught up. There's parts of this game that he has to not talk about because I haven't experienced it yet. So let's get started. Hopefully I don't have any darkening camera tonight. I've got some new lights in here that. All right, so we are in this. It is dark in here. Can we build? Can we build in here? I put a light, maybe? Probably not. Cannot build. This part of the world is under construction. So I can't build anything over here, even though it kind of told us to. I kind of figured that's what I'd be doing today, is building a new base, or at least a second base. Oh, okay. Just can't build inside. Okay. Kind of figured I couldn't. Requires repair tool. How much damage? Oh, 99%. Alright. That is a cute little noise I don't remember hearing last time. How is the weather over there in your part of the world? Hot, yeah. Hot here too. Hot and humid. Whoa. Celsius. I have to do conversion. We do Fahrenheit. I don't know why we do Fahrenheit. We're weird. Is it just me or does that look a little bit like the precursor tech? And how did I not see this last time? Yeah, our heat index was 100 Fahrenheit today. No way. Alright, so the precursor race has been here too. Alright, some of the story is unraveling, and then one of the voices talked about finding, or that the ship may have found a, what do they call them, transwarp gate or something? I'm thinking precursor tech, so this is probably one of those worlds where the precursors was visiting and looking into the native species. Because this sure looks like precursor tech. I could be wrong, but Rosetta Stone.
The glyphs on this monolith present the same messages in 2 languages. The architect symbols known from 4546
Architects.
And an unknown writing system designating alien language Axum Radial A. Translation underway. Locate examples of Axum language to test and improve translation.
Now why can't we pick these up? Oh, we can. Okay. Well, my original theory could still prove true, or at least not theory, but what do you call it? Idea for this game is that when you reach the end, you end up turning on some architect technology, and that one surviving architect and the human girl that went with it, maybe they take notice of something you've turned on, and they come to, I don't know, not say hi, but kind of come to sort of rescue. Hello, Daphne. That would be kind of cool for me. I would like to see a continuation of the storyline that ended with Below Zero. I really do. I was very intrigued. All right. All right, so it wants me to build a new base over here. I'm not really keen on trying to cross that chasm again. Not after I've already been chased once. I am doing well. How about you? Yeah, not after I've already been chased once by that collector. I'm kind of feeling like I just want to build over here and maybe just forget about everything that was over at the other place. Never go back. I kind of like this ledge. This kind of looks like a neat place. It's right next to one of these vent things. I'm sure I can put a not wind turbine, water turbine thing right there. So it's near a power source. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Let's I guess I gotta get out of the vehicle. I am on a PC, though I am playing with a DualSense. I got out of the habit of, you know what? I'm gonna pick up these water slugs. I'm within view of these other ones. All right. I don't know how you would. I mean, I guess I've seen a video on how you would stream from a PlayStation. I haven't given it a try. I'm going to be trying that fairly soon. I kind of talked my wife into streaming the original of this game for Subnautica 1, um, which should be highly entertaining. She doesn't game. Her gaming experience is like Sims or Super Mario back when we had the Wii. Um, she does not game. She wouldn't even sit and do Minecraft. So this would be very entertaining. What other games do I like to play? Right now it's mostly this and No Man's Sky. Oops. All right. Cannot find it. Okay, there's your support. I was going to run out. You know, about a month.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
My daughter is a digital artist. If there's anything that I need for my streams, she can do it for me. But thank you for offering. I don't really want to open my Discord tonight. Don't tell me I'm going to have to go back to the base just because there's not enough titanium over here. There's got to be. Wait. I thought I could swear something is in these caves. What's my inventory looking like? Okay, I heard that whisper. Okay, that was lead. All right, so we got plenty of lead. There's a little titanium, I think. Oh, good thing that doesn't hurt you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I am just really good at scratching up the paint on these things. Okay, there it is. I knew I saw some of these over here.
Heretic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
And if they wanted you to build a new base over here, they would have to put all the materials, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, do you think that these are actually people that are constantly trying to sell their artwork? Is they ask almost always the same questions. Do you think they're real people, or do you think these are like AI bots? And I don't know whether or not to be nice or put my door-to-door salesman face on. Or I should say my response to door-to-door salesman face on. Okay. Oh, I'm full. All right, nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go use. Oh wait, got a locker on the back of this. I keep forgetting. Ah, it's full.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It just seems weird that they're always asking the same thing. What kind of games do you play? What are your favorite? Which ones are your favorite? They're all asking the same things, and it's either like all the same person with different accounts, or they're just some more advanced version of a bot, like AI assistants. And I'm not lying, actually. My daughter is a bit of a digital artist, so she probably could do just about anything I wanted her to. I see. It seems like I get one. Maybe not every night, at least once a week. And they always want me to go open the Discord. And the last one actually required me to give feedback on Discord, which was very suspicious. let's see. Let's put this stuff back because I can't imagine needing these to build with. I can. Let's. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot of titanium for now. I mean, somebody must be paying them for services, or they wouldn't be doing it. I mean, if they're real people, I feel bad for being rude. But to an extent, just like a door-to-door salesman would, they have to expect it to a certain point. All right, still gonna need more of that. Where did I find it? Was it just down? Oh yeah, just right there. Hope nothing's coming to take a bite out of me while I'm doing this. Be a real shame to be resource scrounging and die for the first time. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, solicitors. It's another. Oh, really? Yeah. I think I kind of remember that, which is weird. Okay. I didn't want to get
The
close enough to
stone
one of
beneath
these.
this mesa has been eroded by
Oh,
hot, radioactive water.
can't scan
Probable
it.
source,
There's so many things in
Titan
here.
rockpool. There may be an angel comb with useful adaptations
You know
nearby.
what? I hear it. That's what I've been hearing. There's an angel comb nearby. And I know that because that's one of those little infected little freaks right there that like to come and stab the heck out of you. But I'm in here to get titanium. Moving
You
at a
have
snail's
entered a
pace.
viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. Use the sonic resonator to
Oh, there
expunge
it is.
bloom cankers and clear the infection.
Is it just me, or do these things look like zombie hands? I get total zombie hand vibes from these. Like if you get too close, it would just reach out and grab you. It's like I got an elbow and everything.
30
Ooh,
seconds.
okay. Where did I leave the boat? Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Um, can I make it that far?
Oxygen.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh! Where's the... Oh, okay. Fire's repair tool. Did I scratch the paint already? Okay, I left it right outside. I was so probably go close to it. All right, yeah, I want to build that out at least one length further. I'm gonna have plenty of. Okay, and then over on this end, or maybe right in the middle. One going up. I kind of wish there was a vertical tube. All right, to put a moon pool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now is is Subnautica 2 essentially what you've been looking for to watch lately, or do you have a specific genre that you usually look for? Specific games? I know that there's so many people streaming this one right now. Yeah, you. That I know I'm probably not really going to reach my goal of viewers streaming this just because there's so much competition out there of other people streaming. Oh, thank you. I did that yesterday for female writer. Couldn't actually sit and watch. I was had to do some parenting. Okay, no, those aren't all closed up like the other ones were. Thank you. Lately, it seems like I'm a bit more interested in just. I spent a little time today watching another writer doing their thing, having some chat there. Okay, I'm going to have the same problem go on here. I'm going to lose track of the tadpole. There it is. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I seem to get more viewers when I do No Man's Sky. I need to be doing more of that.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert.
People seem to
Return to the life port
like
at your convenience.
the tagline of abducting players, which is kind of my favorite thing to do. And I think I need to move that back a little bit. Oh, okay. Put it right there. It's probably the wrong time of day to catch you for that one. I usually try and do those closer to the red afternoon for me when I can. It's a little bit harder to do now that the kids are out of school and at home. Um, I do want to do another one, maybe Wednesday. Okay. Right, I need copper and silver for that one. Now, where did I leave? Oh yeah. Well, that's probably when I guess it kind of have to feel like I've done enough in my actual job before I can spend some time spend an afternoon, at least afternoon time doing something that's not that. I'd imagine so. That's usually kind of what happens. I mean, I remember back in my college days, yeah, my family would often go, my parents, my sister, they would often take a trip. Oh, wow. 12-hour shifts. In the uh, sports track. Um, but my family would often take trips, and I would stay home and honestly just to work, make money. Oh yeah, your job's mostly outdoors. All right, I'm gonna need at least 3 of these, and I didn't. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna need silver. Is there no? Is there any silver in here? Oh, yeah, good. Oh, and I'm full. Great. All right. But it would be. But yeah, just having a. But yeah, today having a little bit of a chat with. I guess this one was a fantasy writer, and I do have kind of some ideas to do for a fantasy novel, but one of my streams was brainstorming for that fantasy novel. Simply since I've told someone the gist of the idea, what felt like I needed to do some work on it and make sure that idea doesn't get stolen. All right, I'm gonna need. All right, oh, I need copper for that too. Crap.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Need to start making get some power going on in there. Start making some lockers. 68 Fahrenheit. Okay, yeah, no, that feels nice. That's still short sleeve or hot for you. God, I can't imagine that being. No, I wouldn't call that hot at all. I don't even set my AC down that low. God, I lived with a. You don't have acre there. Yeah, a lot of the buildings out there are probably really,
Welcome
or
aboard,
well,
Captain.
I'd imagine. Yeah, a lot of the buildings over there are quite old. I suppose it depends on how far away from the city you are. Or AC. Actually, really, not even for not even for central heating. I mean, what do you? I mean, I know ours is HVAC. It's the heating and the cooling are part of the same thing, same system.
Power connected. All systems online.
All right, let's go build some lockers.
Welcome aboard.
Do I have any quartz? I don't have any quartz. That sucks. Heat from the ground.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, I. Well, I think we. No, we did. We hit a chill. We got down to like 34 degrees one day this last winter.
Welcome aboard,
We had to
Captain.
turn the heat on a couple of days, I think. But beyond that, we have to have the AC on, or everything will get mold. It's so hot and humid. All right, where would quartz be around here? Ooh, I should be watching the battery for this thing, shouldn't I? What does it take to build a dock? Not here. No, I've got an outdoor pond, and no, it here at South Florida, no, it never gets that cold. I mean, the entire citrus industry would be destroyed, even with a single. I mean, it's a big deal for farmers around here, for citrus farmers, because even just a frost can kill like an orange tree or most citrus trees. So it's a big deal. So this far south, no, a frost is something that is pretty rare. And the farmers have to take precautions so that their crops, or at least certain types of trees, certain types of crops, don't die just because it froze overnight. What was that? I forgot what I was looking for, and it's the Seamoth Bay, not Seamoth Bay. There we go. Tadpole dock. I need ingots, so I need to make the processor first. Well, I've got a backup power thing, so that should be okay. How much? Let's go. I don't think the amount of trips I would have to take back and forth just to go get just to go get materials from the other base would I wouldn't do it. No. Well, we don't really get we get we you we, I want to say we get like summer and fall. It doesn't ever really feel like spring. I mean, there's never we don't really, I mean the winter's never really all that cold. I mean, maybe up in the northern part of the state there's some uh
The noetic advisor has
you can get
transmitted
some
an alert.
flurries maybe.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
But I remember watching news lately that the peach industry in Georgia is at risk with warming temperatures. That they peach trees require a freeze, and there has been at least 1 year recently where the
Sophie,
freeze didn't happen.
I'm sorry I destroyed your colony. Please listen. I did it because you couldn't. Because you're a good leader and you never give up on the mission. And I know where this mission will end. Noah is going to start printing duplicates. You and me and Zip and Mantis and Mogami's kids and Thing 1 and Thing 2 and all the rest. Every morning the biobeds will print 10,000 of us. Every day we'll maximize our KPIs and OKRs, and Noah's utility function will say, these people are happy and healthy. Mission complete. Humanity is thriving. Then in the evening, we'll all climb into the beds, and Noah disintegrates and resets us. A perfect day. Forever. No more mutinies, no more Macefield. No aging, no retirement, no waste. Just peak performance. But Noah couldn't do that on its own. Noah would need human help to bypass its restrictions. And you'd help it, Sophie. I know you would. If it was the only choice you had left, you'd do whatever it takes to keep your crew alive. So I had to stop you.
Some creepy stuff coming out in these voice logs. They really went a drastically different direction with this one, didn't they?
Welcome aboard.
All right. Yeah. Oops. A lot of land here. Cannot be. Why? interesting. Why? Cannot be placed on the surface. Yeah, the vacation that I just took. There are Everglades. The Everglades, if I'm not mistaken, are not native. I think those were actually introduced during those early days of colonization. But they're part of the ecosystem here now. Without the Everglades, there's a whole lot of Florida that wouldn't exist. It would just erode away. So it's their protected trees here where I am.
Welcome aboard.
If you buy a piece of property you want to build a house on and you want to put up a seawall and a dock, but there's already Everglade trees there, it's all kinds of special permitting and like environmental. I don't want to call them studies because it's not exactly studies, but it's a big deal. Yeah, it's a tree. Everglade is a tree. It's the kind of tree that it's just capable of growing in salt water. It originally grows out of this weird long kind of a. I don't know if you ever played Minecraft. They have it in there now, but these long kind of almost like a really thin cucumber looking, or maybe more like a zucchini looking type of seed pod that floats in the ocean. And when it finds shore, it can it grows roots and grows out of that. But the way that it spreads is that as the branches grow out, they grow more roots down and into the soil. So it spreads out um, rather than up too high. It's not a very tall. It's maybe 15 feet at maximum. They're not very tall trees, but they do a really good job of holding the sand and the shore together, which is why they're protected here. But the Everglades is just a huge section of South Florida. There's even a city, excuse me, called Everglades City. Um, Big swamp area being held together by those trees.
To any survivors of the Coral Gardens habitat, I am pursuing Nahima towards the World Tree. She's
Strike armor.
compromised by Macefield syndrome and wants to eradicate humanity on Proteus. I'm going to stop her. And, if possible, destroy the tree. Do not believe anything she tells you. She is determined to kill us all. I'm leaving supplies for anyone who comes after me. If you lose my trail, assume that I failed. Find Nahima. Kill the tree. Good luck. Boucher
Okay,
out.
now here's another question here. This goes more into the plot of this thing. If the architects had been here, why wasn't the Kara here? And is this virus that's on this planet, was that maybe one of their attempts at trying to kill the Kara? So this is like another experiment, which kind of brings you back towards some of the main storyline of the first two games. Not a complete abandonment. Okay. I'm gonna need more quartz. I see some right there. Possibly deeper than this thing can go. Time to stop. Oh, that's new. Okay. No, 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 no. Let's get in here. Oh, that's the shooter guy. Okay. Keeping our distance from that guy. I don't need that quartz that bad. could go find others. Need to drink some water though. Yeah, the Everglades is so part of Florida. There's Glades County, which is I think it's actually one of our bigger counties. I think it's part of the. I can't even remember where Glades County is. I could be mistaken though, but I kind of remember history lessons saying that the Everglade trees were brought here by the Spanish settlers. I don't know, but boy did they take over. You would think they were native. Okay, where did I see those quartz piles? And I don't need salt yet. Oh yeah. See, for us, we talk about driving. We go and visit like a neighboring state. For you guys, it's more like you're going to a whole new country when you're going that distance. I mean, visiting other countries is just. I can't imagine being in that part of the world and not. I mean, there's got to be reasons. I mean, there's enough traffic just from England to France that you guys dug a massive tunnel under the channel. Oh, really?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go empty out on my inventory. No, for us it was it was about a. I mean, just from the tip of. It's a 5-hour drive just from the just
The
from
noetic
yeah
advisor
the
has transmitted
just
an
from the
alert.
tip of Florida
Return to the
down to Key
lifeboat
West.
at your convenience.
Ooh, why does it sound like thunder? I need to eat another fish. I don't have another fish. Ooh, okay.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, things are getting super expensive everywhere, just for everything. I mean, my job selling health insurance, I used to feel kind of good about it. I used to be able to help people find some good deals, and it isn't like that anymore. Part of the, and it just kind of came to the realization the other day that part of this whole bill that was passed, the whole Affordable Care Act type thing, is kind of backfiring because part of the bill forces insurance companies to actually spend 80% of what they collect in premiums on actual claims, meaning there's only 20% left over for everything else. Uh, Employees, commissions, um, profits for investors, and it dawned on me that the higher the actual 100% prices are, the bigger that 20% gets. So they're no longer incentivized to control claim costs. Quite the opposite, actually. They want claim costs to be really high so that 20% extra can get really high. And so they can still make profits. So rising healthcare costs over here are kind of the insurance company's fault. I used to defend them, and after coming to that realization, I don't know if I can anymore.
Welcome aboard.
It'll soon be more expensive to have health insurance than it will be to pay a mortgage. Oops. Nope, I want that. Give me that back. Why can't I go up? Alright, gotta catch some fish. And actually, make a fabricator. That's what I can put right there. I don't have everything I need to make a fabricator. Oh, I do! Yay! Oh, I want to, like, right in the center between the two of those. Alright, catch some fish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Alright, that was that one. Maybe I should actually make a grow bed and grow some of these other food items too. Yeah. I don't want to diss my industry too much. The hell is making that little chirping noise? I tell you, it's very different playing this with headphones on. Okay. Don't want to get too far away from the boat. Well, part of that is supply and demand. Like, if there's not enough hotel rooms available, then sure, they can put prices up higher. Because the demand is higher and supply is low. I'm sure that's not the case for everything.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Let's go catch some more fish just because I should have backups. Oh, gotcha. How in the world did I miss that last time I was here? That's so weird. Or was there an update since then? No, I didn't. I would have seen an update. Oh, I didn't scan that yet? Gotcha. Must have had your wave makers don't go faster when you swim through those.
Welcome aboard.
Well, I mean, I suppose they would argue that they're anticipating a higher demand and lower inventory. It's kind of like gas prices going up during travel season. You know what? Since I can't build those, let's build those to the other side. I don't want to make the whole part of it. It's kind of weird how that with this one,
Welcome aboard.
Subnautica, it actually uses decimals for parts of the titanium. All right, now let
The
me.
noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I didn't want that whole area to be. I suppose I should build a NOAA so it stops saying that. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Guess I'm just stuck with it being that wide. Oh well. Really? Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. Okay. All right. So go into deconstruct mode, shrink. All right. So then go back here. Want it a little bit wider than that, though. Right about there, actually. Yeah, that's good. Something tells me this is probably going to end up being my main base, considering all the cool stuff that's over here. Really kind of a shame I put so much time into building that other one. Ah. All right, I need to make a processing unit. My guess is I need other things for that. Interior facilities. Processor. I need mild acid and copper wire. That should be easy. But okay, last time I did that, it didn't actually move it all over here though. It deconstructed it into one of those beacons. It didn't actually come. All the stuff didn't. Maybe I didn't notice that right. At least that was my impression. Is the last time I used that, it put what it could in my inventory, and then it made beacons for the rest. But then again, I wasn't in my new base when I did that. So if I had enough storage space, don't I have to go back to the beacon to collect the materials? Huh. Okay. You know what? I'm going to save first. Then I guess I will. Let's see. Let's do this right over here. Okay. Okay. I did not know that. I guess I was just standing next to it when I did it. Okay. All right. So got to go make a whole bunch more storage space, so, lockers. Um, why?
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Yep. I'm sure it did. Very useful, but also I need to make a lot of room for all the stuff that just. I can sort it later. I usually I'm in the habit just from the other games of sorting all my stuff. It's really kind of nice that this one pulls right from when you're building something, it pulls it right out of your lockers. Whoa. A lot of titanium. I'm gonna be doing a lot of back and forth trips from. I probably should have just put this inside. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, I'm sure that that's a development utility That I can't imagine that when the full game is out for full release that they're going to leave that, because it's too unrealistic. And that's one thing I'm a bit stickler about in a lot of these games is realism. That's one of my biggest complaints about No Man's Sky actually is how unrealistic it is in terms of how far apart the planets are, and that the fact that every
Welcome
planet has
aboard.
its own complete biome where it's just one biome across the whole world, where that obviously wouldn't be true. I mean, there would be sections of a world that's hot and sections that are cold. Some parts of it might be toxic, some parts of it would, or toxic, and some parts wouldn't. Um, Good lord. I might just need to start pulling out the more exotic materials out of there.
Welcome aboard.
Right. I forget. I keep forgetting to do that. Uh, I am. I'm going to have to leave a bunch of
Welcome
titanium in
aboard.
there. I don't want to move everything out of this one. I want to hold them under my water and food. All right. I'm going to. Oh, I can't scroll down. That sucks. So I have to get all the titanium first. Ah.
Welcome aboard.
I'm gonna need to make some more I'm gonna have to make small lockers. Oh, that is as close. Never mind.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Welcome aboard.
Oh, okay, all the same type. Okay, that I never knew. Thank you. A lot of glass. Feels like there should be more advanced stuff than this. Did it did it break down all the ingots? Couldn't have. There would be some. Wouldn't there be?
Welcome aboard.
What did I use my lithium? I must have used it. Oh, okay. I used it in the air tank. Yeah. Yeah, where's all that stuff? Feels like not everything transferred. kind of thinking maybe I need to go back and reload that save, because...
Welcome aboard.
Let's see, what... I mean, no, it's not your fault. Okay. And I had a whole bunch of stuff in the lockers, too. Okay, copper wire, mild acid, so that's here. That's essentially here. I don't remember getting any quartz out of there. I didn't see any silver either. Did you? There must be a cap as to what it can bring over. Because, no, it didn't get everything. I'm going to... Yeah, it didn't transfer everything. So I am going to go back in.
All systems online.
Oh, crap. Did it save? Did I choose exit and save? Oh, well.
Transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Well, that is what it is now. Then I gotta cross that chasm.
Welcome aboard.
I almost got caught the last time. I don't want to even... I'm not even keen to try. I still hear beeping, though. Why is the... I thought... No, 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 because there's still 3 things left in there. Now it's not beeping anymore. Well, at least I got a ton of titanium and some other stuff I don't have to go hunting for anymore. I didn't get any ingots, though. Oh, I didn't get any... Oh, it's the silver that's going to be the big issue, isn't it? Nope. Only the one. Well, I guess there was a cost for using that. That felt like cheating, and there was a cost to it, so... Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not the kind of person to dwell on that kind of thing. My son was playing Jedi Survivor and got to a certain point in the story where the game crashed, and like the last 30 minutes of what he'd been playing was he had to go start it over, and he just screamed, "Oh no, no, I'm not doing that!" Turned it off and stormed away. Where I was just like, well, I mean, what else are you gonna do? It happened. All right. I'm gonna need a battery charger. I'm gonna need a... What do I need? I don't think I have any. Do I have any silver here at all? I don't think I do. Well, they've got to put it somewhere nearby, right? Crap. I was going to have to go get silver anyway. Silver ingot, titanium ingot. So before I can do that, I have to have the processor, which I can do. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to need a ladder. I should probably build that ladder sooner rather than later. I know that ladder often gets in the way. Maybe. Let's check my beacons. Black Wax, Welcome Center, Black Rock, Camp 1. Ruby, Old Habitat. Black Tadpole, Inroads. No. It's still quite a bit of resource hunting I won't have to do. I mean, I was going to have to, because if I just started all over here without going back, I was going to have to do it all anyway. Oh, come on, why not? Must be fully on surface. It is fully on the surface. Cannot be placed on this surface. Oh! I can put it right there, though. Not that I'm going to use that anytime soon. Probably not. Let's go ahead and eat a fish. Alright, battery charger? Gonna need one of those. That can be... Feels weird not to have to build a radio, but then again, I guess the Noetic Advisor guy is the new radio. Maybe go do that just for get that icon off the screen. Obstructed. How is it obstructed there, but not there? This is weird. Okay.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose: to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse
I've
your
already
death.
heard this.
If I lose track of my another black box. It's Ruby again. Partial voice data retrieved.
Forced down by Needler attack. Waiting for me outside. See you soon.
It
Needler.
sounds like she didn't expect to make it. That's not a productive mindset. Then again, perhaps it's a sign of trust in her biobed and in her NOAA. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright. I need to make some more, I don't have enough silver. I gotta make more, before I build more stuff in here, I'm gonna need another power source. And that requires silver. Crap. 3 of these. 3 of these, and 3 silvers. Alright. The hunt for silver is on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Well, everything else seemed to be down on the ground or in some of these caves, so let's keep that in mind. I definitely don't need more titanium. What's one now? Oh, 1 o'clock. Okay. All right. Good night, JB. Don't worry about it. I said I was going to have to hunt for these resources anyway, because I was just going to try and rebuild without having to go back over there anyway. Ooh, getting close to crush depth. Of course, that looks like it could be silver. Probably quartz though.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Oh, I'm almost out of power. I better go back actually. Crap, 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 crap. There was some silver inside of here anyway. Wasn't there a power cell charger? And don't I have... I don't. Actually, let's...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Pretty sure I had another power cell.
Welcome aboard.
Where did I put it? I probably put it back in one of those other... Crap. Yep, it must be in the other place. Let's just swim over there, though. I can just use these grow beds. There's the power cell. I can just swap that out. Okay. But wait a minute, was there a charger there too? Felt like there was. I'm wrong. Okay, no power cell charger in here. Must have been out here where it's not powered. Alright. Maybe catch some more fish if nope.
Welcome aboard.
Why does it require the repair tool?
Welcome aboard.
Okay. I can't even... battery charger. Oh, okay, I do have a battery charger. Let's... Okay. Silver.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know what?
Welcome aboard.
Ah, crap, it's a 12 out of 12. I can't even use the processor. Crap! Alright, silver's kind of getting to be a must here. How deep do I gotta go to find silver? You're more titanium, aren't you? Yeah. More titanium. Where's the silver? It's got to be over here. They want you to build a base over here. They got to put all the, pretty much all the resources you would. What is that? Oh, it's just glowing really brightly white. Okay. Is this silver? Is this nothing? This is nothing. But that's silver. Okay, that's 3. I can. That's all right. That's at least one. At least one more. Oh, okay. Is there more in here? Let's fill up with silver, if I can. Is that all? Ooh, think it'd be helpful. Thank you. Sure. Never hurts to find some water.
Holy hell.
Damn, we made it.
I'd love to be able to grow some of these.
Tailings.
When the tailings came after us, all I could think was we aren't going to reprint. This is
Came
it.
after us? They're hostile?
I get to go outside, and the first thing I do is die on a spear.
Let's sort this cash into take and bury. Why didn't Sophie let you outside?
Why didn't I ever do any work, you mean?
Hey, you always seem cool. I just never saw you do anything.
I'm keeping something secret. If I ever got sick and reset, Sophie wasn't sure she could convince me to keep it secret again, so I had to stay safe.
Ruby gets killed all the time. Really freaks me out.
Yeah, she asked me to listen to a recording once.
Thanks for talking me into leaving her.
What?
I mean, I would have gone looking for her, and
The maze field would have caught you.
I can hear the tree twinkle. It wants me to go into the sea and feed myself to it.
If you do that, you'll never see Ruby again.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Good lord,
I
this
can't
is
stay
really...
here. Tailings don't like the open plains. We can build there and start scanning for the Jubilee.
This is some pretty creepy stuff. Hope that wasn't all the silver. So I'm gonna need more than that. Ooh, those are pretty. But I can't scan them. Okay. Oh, there's that pink guy that keeps doing that damage. Alright, let's just go up. Found some silver. Hopefully that's enough. Wasn't the base right? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Now I should have enough. Ah. I can start making some ingots.
Welcome aboard.
Let's just completely fill it up for the... Alright, put some of these away. Need a power cell charger. Now we're at max power.
Welcome aboard.
I got plenty of water. I'm gonna need some more fish. What? What? It was within distance. What the heck? Okay. What do they do? Turn off that button? Okay. It's not working. Why isn't it letting me catch those? It's like certain ones it won't let me catch.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Okay. I need to build Seamoth Bay. Not Seamoth Bay, the Tadpole Bay. Should be standard. The dock. I need a silver ingot and some copper wire. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta wait for it to finish. It was all in here anyway.
Welcome aboard.
Change recipe. Silver. Alright, that ingot's all I'm missing. Gonna make a tagpole dock. I don't really need the power cell charger. Must take longer to make a silver than it. I need a wider pool. Figures. Huh. Last time I built that, it didn't automatically dock the... Okay. I do want to make the fabricator so that I can make... What kind of ingot is that? Another silver? Copper. Oh, I can do that. I got plenty of copper. Change recipe, copper. Load processor. Alright. Um... Make a nook into one of these sides. What is that noise? you make the nook wider? No. Okay. Alright, so that should be done. I should be able to leave it in there to make the vehicle fabricator. But I have to move the...
Welcome aboard.
Okay. Boring base building. This is what the game is all about. Not boring. Just, I already did this. Put the bio bed right there. Copper wire. Souvlaki. Huh. Anything here that I haven't made yet? No. Okay. Copper wire. Let's make another one. Just because I know I'll probably need it. I'm gonna need a light. That's gonna take power, isn't it? 1 per second, 2 per second. Ooh. What? Can't I make a window on the ceiling? Oh, come on. I swear I saw one that had a skylight. Maybe that's a different port I gotta scan. Okay. Alright, what am I doing next? I want to make a modification station. You know, I'm actually, I know I'm going to need another one of these. Let's just do it. Where's my copper? Oh, it's not even turning. I gotta move it. There we go. Let's go dock this. Alright. I'm gonna need to find some copper and probably some more silver. Let's start reorganizing this. Huh. I'm a bit of an organizing person. Nobody can tell. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Didn't need that either. Okay. want some lights. Copper. Alright, time to go resource hunting. Copper and silver. Copper, I'm pretty sure there was some nearby. Yep. But it might be a hunt to go find some more silver. I don't have any lead yet, so let's go ahead and actually collect some. Let's... Okay, more copper and silver. If we check down here. This is a super exciting stream, isn't it? Resource hunting. I can see some copper right there, but I know I'm going to get attacked if I go do... Screw it. Let's go ahead and... Come on, come at me, come at me, come at me. At least we can kill these. Come on, come see me, see me, see me, see me. What? What? Okay, so this is different than the last one. We can't destroy that, so what do we do?
Deploy the sonic resonator. Expunge all cankers to clear the viral bloom from this region.
Except I can't. That doesn't work. I'm hearing some other little kind of critter. I swear I saw something small swimming over here.
30 seconds.
Hey, Madrook. What's my goal? Well, I suppose to become, what do they call it? Content partner or whatever. Start making a little bit. I don't really, just enough to really be able to upgrade my setup, pay for some more games. Not looking to make a living off of it. Just kind of supplement the hobby. All right, so apparently I need something different to break that. Oh, today, just apparently the game really wants you to make a base over here by these alien ruins. So my goal is to finish doing that. At the advice of a different chatter, I hit the what was it? What's the button that lets you get your all your stuff from your bases back? Reclaim base. I hit the reclaim base button, but it only gave me 84 resource pieces back. It didn't give me any of the advanced stuff. I got no silver. I don't think I got any copper. So yeah, I went and destroyed my nice big cool habitat to bring all the resources over here, and it did. And I got a crap load of what do you call it, titanium, but none of the advanced stuff. So I got to find all that stuff again. I need silver and copper. That's the biggest thing right now. Yeah, I did. I wasn't really wanting to go back over there anyway because on the way over here, I very narrowly avoided. I guess what now I know was the collector Leviathan, and it looked like it was faster than me, so I wasn't really keen on trying to travel back there back and forth several times to get all those resources back over here. So it's not a huge loss. I was going to have to hunt for all that stuff over here anyway. So that is what it is for today. I know it makes for rather base building and resource hunting is not exactly riveting stuff to watch. But I imagine that if they're since the game makers they obviously said recommended to make a base over here, um, they would have put sources for everything that you would need, including silver's the one that's the harder to find. I take it you play this. Let's exchange that battery. What? I don't have a battery on me. That might be. Always wanted to try. Oh, okay. The first one was. I still. Before this came out, I was actually doing a stream of the first game because I just realized that having it on the computer, you can mod it. So I was playing it with some mods. And I was even playing it on hardcore, which is another way I'd never played before. So I put it on hardcore. Oh, that's scannable. Freesia flower. Okay. Okay, I can harvest that. Okay. Doesn't just give me fibrous pulp, but that's good. Those are useful. But yeah, I do. I mean, I strongly recommend, especially since it looks like there are elements from the first game in here. Hopefully, that means they're continuing the storyline from Below Zero, at least to an extent. That yeah, I would certainly recommend play the first one before jumping into this one. Are you generally a PC player or console? I used to be mostly a PC player. Now, well, aside from this, it's my most powerful machine is my PS5. And quite honestly, I would never have known about Subnautica had Sony not given the game out for free during the pandemic. That's what got me. That's what got me into it. It's what got me hooked. Me and my son, so badly so that when it was like Father's Day or birthday or something, my wife and my son were out shopping somewhere. He saw the he saw the Below Zero game on the pack. It's like, oh, we need to get this. We need to get this. He's gonna love this. And I did, except what he bought was the PS5 version when we didn't have a PS5 yet, so I had to go return it. We did eventually get it when it came on sale in the PlayStation Store. So we've played them both. We love them. Yeah. Well, I'm not so sure I'm sure he wanted it just to play it for himself just as badly as he wanted to get it for me. Although, to be fair, it took him most of his experience with it was watching me and watching it on YouTube because it wasn't until like last week or 2 weeks ago that he actually spent the time to go and beat the game by himself. And I used to not make fun of him, but I used to, I guess, rag on him for not actually having done it himself yet, proving that he could. I gotta be careful. One of these edges is where the collector hangs out, and I don't want to encounter that again. I suppose at some point I should just to see what happens, to see if it's just a death type thing. But anyway, going back and talking about playing it with mods, yeah, I was playing it. Okay, see that's the noise. I don't know if it's one of those whale things that I haven't explored yet, or if that's the collector that I'm hearing, but it's spooky. But I was playing it, yeah, playing it on hardcore, and I added some mods, being real cocky, thinking that this game isn't going to be, it's not going to have anything new for me. But one of the mods I added was the bloop and the blaza, these insanely new or insanely powerful creatures, kind of more so than any of the other leviathans that were already in the game. And they put one of them in an area of the game that's supposed to be relatively safe. One of the places where I often built bases because it was not a dangerous area. And that ended my hardcore game. Came up from behind and just swallowed me whole. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I didn't even know it was there. I didn't even know it was there. Then all of a sudden I was getting sucked into its mouth. I'm like, oh crap, 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 crap. Dead. Game over. Got to start back from scratch. Yeah, big ominous sound there from something in the deep. It's one of the things that's the horror aspect of this game is you just don't know what's out there. You play it enough, you kind of learn what is in the deep and in the dark, and it doesn't become quite so scary because you know what to do, what it is. But it's that first experience that's great. Which this is mine. This is my first playthrough. I am probably about 18 hours through it yet. I haven't died yet. Knock on wood. Even, okay, I need silver. They had to have put more silver around here somewhere. Scanner station. I'm a dumbass. Why haven't I done that? Thank you for reminding me to go do something I should have already done. Oh boy. Getting attacked by something. Not that it's doing a ton of damage, but if it does a lot of those hits, then it could end up doing a lot of damage. Where am I in? Okay, I gotta go that way. And I still need to build the chassis for this thing to make it go faster. Because this just feels like a snail's pace. I'm not even sure this is faster than using the wave makers. Have you watched much of this one between this one and the last one? Or the first one, I should say? Okay. Because one of the things I kind of don't like, I mean, these wave makers, they're cool looking. They certainly look like new pieces of tech, but I don't think that they're practical. Yeah, practical compared to the actual Sea Glide. Because what happens if you spread your arms apart, point them in the wrong direction, or pointing in opposite directions? And I can't. I mean, the little tiny blades on these things can't be as powerful as the big one that you would get from the Sea Glide.
Welcome aboard.
So I kind of miss the Sea Glide. These just feel less practical. Where do I want to build the scanner? I like to do it in a big window area like this. I guess I could do it over here. I can always move it later. Interior scanner station wiring kit. Oh, I need to put a light in here. That's not in the center at all. That's closer. But I don't know. I like I like it when they add realism to games. And there are parts of this that feel like what they had in the first one was a bit more realistic. Actually, it took me forever to figure out that I had to use the processor to make ingots. So stupid. Going back and watching my playthroughs, I feel so stupid about that. It was like 3 game sessions that I went looking for ingot recipes, not knowing that it was the processor. Because the first 2 games you just made them right with the fabricator. But it does feel more realistic that something that large you'd have to use a larger piece of equipment. So yeah, that is just a wiring kit. That's what I was doing. See, I've only got 1 silver left now. Silver is kind of an important thing now. Oh God, I hope I don't need silver for the. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I did. I did figure it out in one of my streams. Someone kept saying, "You want a hint?" I'm like, "No, no, I don't want a hint." Oh, is lithium in here now? What is that red one? That's got to be lithium. What is the green stuff? I haven't found that yet. Ooh. All right. Silver. So obviously it detects some silver. I miss the HUD chip where it showed you all of them instead of having to come back here and highlight each one.
Aboard, Captain.
Okay. Is that it? No. So where did it find it? Right there. Thank you. Oh, man, I would have spent a couple hours here running around tonight trying to find some silver. And oh there. We gotta go down for it now.
Seek fresh water intake.
Whoops. Let's eat a fish too. And they obviously haven't implemented the whole rotting food thing yet. It feels weird if if they won't. Okay, wait a minute. I've been here. It said it found silver here. I've already been here and I've already collected all this silver. Unless there was a piece I missed. Is there a piece I missed? Because that's titanium. Right? That's titanium. So it's detecting silver. It's probably detecting these giant things that you can't do anything with. Oh, never mind. There it is. I'm going to need more than that, though. So I'll probably go back and scan again and choose a different blip. I actually almost died on this stream when I was exploring one of these caves. Ran out of oxygen, and the air bladder didn't take me all the way up. I really thought I was gonna have to get reprinted. I probably should go looking for that depth module too. I also want to add some lights to the outside of this to basically say, hey, this is where your base is. Which I know adding the beacon would probably be a smart thing. Thank you.
Warning. Power offline.
You could drop a follow. Power offline. Of course it is.
Power connected. All systems online. Warning. Power offline. Power connected. All systems online.
I'm gonna need some food, so let's go ahead and catch you. God, you gotta get insanely close to those. How am I on water? Oh, no, gonna need some slugs.
30 seconds.
Oh, whoops.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, let's grab that battery. Okay. Silver, 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 silver. And actually, I should probably start looking for some things to put in these grow beds, or make my own. Of course, I haven't seen any of those green things that you can eat. Would have been nice. Oh, those are resources I gotta go back to the other place to find, aren't I? Those Nebula flowers are... Ugh. The stuff to make strong acid. Man. Alright, where was the signal? Because I haven't seen any of those over here. Well, here we go. Silver Central. I hear something growling. This is a lot of silver. Might as well just fill up. That's enough. Wait. Where's the tadpole? There it is. Okay. Got our silver. Let's get back to base. See what else we need. I'm going to need a strong asset, so I need to figure out where those flowers are. Maybe the scanner can tell me. It's also approaching 9 o'clock, and I should go check on my family to see if they're going to continue with their movie or stop. Let's make this just the golden... Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Taking a little break. Might come right back.
mineral mass of this tusk is bound by a layer of super strong collagen. If this tiny layer of cells can hold it together, so can you.
Field Notes Sudal Singh, observing the Axum tailings in the Karakoram ruins. My reprint site is base camp near the observatory. This time they killed me right away. They really don't like us coming into the ruins. They're obviously capable of communication and social behavior, and it's so damn hostile. According to Nahima's research, we are the only life on this world not infected by the protea virus. Maybe the virus provokes violence against the uninfected? I don't know. It feels too convenient. The natives hate us because they're sick. More likely they have good reason to distrust humans. And they know we come back when they kill us. So maybe they are communicating. Maybe they're trying to teach us. You cross this line, you die.